Oh my god, it's the countries of the Sahel! Dude, what is that? Shut the hell up, I'll explain. The Sahel is basically the part of Africa where the Saharan desert starts turning into the savannah. These are the countries where English is an official language, Arabic is co-official with Sudan. And these are the countries where French is official, Arabic is also co-official in Mauritania and Chad. And these three guys in the middle, although they can speak French, they have either dropped or are in the process of dropping French. It's a long story, we'll explain later. Let's break them all down, starting with Sudan. Sudan is the largest Afro-Arab country. That's Arab-influenced African countries. I call Sudan Black Egypt because basically it's home of Nubia, or the Nubians that took over Egypt in the 25th dynasty in the 8th century BC for about a century until the Assyrians came in. There's actually more pyramids in Sudan than in Egypt, although to be fair, Egypt has the biggest one, so it's like quality over quantity. Little bonus, I want to mention South Sudan, even though it's not Sahel, because it's like it broke away from Sudan in 2011 and became the newest country on earth so far. It has a Christian majority. It is the most Nilotic country on earth, with some of the famous tribes being the Dinka and Nuer peoples. And the little purple speck area over here, it's called Abyei. It's a shared condominium between both countries. Next up, Chad. Chad is unique, man. It is the most ethno-linguistically diverse out of all the countries here, named after Lake Chad, which used to be the largest mega lake in all of Africa. Sadly, it's drying up today. Next up, Niger. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. And yes, I know the country is shaped like a chicken drumstick, which doesn't help the whole, like, look, black Americans, I know what you're thinking. Just go crazy in the comments. I didn't make these rules. I'm just reporting them to you. Anyway, Niger, super fascinating country. Half of their population is Hausa, the same ones that you can find in Nigeria. Here you can even find the Gerewol ceremony, which the Fula men dress up and paint their faces and do a beauty contest for the women to find their husbands. Next up, Mali, named after the Mali Empire that was ruled by Mansa Musa, arguably the richest man that was ever known throughout all of history, estimated in today's inflation to around $400 to $415 billion. Home to Timbuktu, the famous city that was the center of Saharan trade routes and education for scholars. Burkina Faso. I call Burkina Faso the crazy, artsy daredevil of Africa because, like, they love horses here. They have a lot of festivals that include horses. They do stunts on the horse. They love horses here. There's so many weird things here. Like, they have a town where they tamed a bunch of crocodiles and honor them, and they also have, like, those painted houses, and some of their rock formations look really crazy. Also, they have the coolest sounding capital city, Ouagadougou. Ouagadougou, Ouagadougou, Ouagadougou. Finally, Senegal and Gambia. I'm just gonna put them together because they're basically the same people. Just one of them speaks French, the other one speaks English. Home of the Wolof peoples. Also, they had their own empire, the Jollof Empire, which is where jollof rice gets its name from, and they invented it, and now all of the West Africa eats it, and they all think they make it the best. Final note, after a series of internal coups and battles in 2024, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger all collectively decided to join a new confederation called the Alliance of Sahel States. We'll see what happens in the future. Oh yeah, I forgot Mauritania is also technically part of this, but like we've already mentioned them in like 2 other videos. Let's give some other people some spotlight. So there you go, the Sahel. Enjoy.